party. Hope you're doing really well.
Hope you're having fun in the mud.
We'd like to introduce ourselves. We're called Jugular, joining the head and the heart. There are two 2-hour shows that we're doing for you here in Secret Garden Party.
Woohoo!
So, Ronak, one of our core members here, joining us today at the studio. Would you like to tell us what Jugular is all about?
Jugular is a performance. Collective is the Gung Ho Down, a core collection of actors, storytellers, movement people, joining together to make science and art a crossover for the everyday man to understand.
So we get live lectures from eminent scientists talking about particular scientific themes. It's a 12-minute bite-sized thing, so for all of you who've always been interested, you will understand. And then we get performances around the same themes. For example, on memory, we got a piece from you called Moment Man, am I right?
Yes, we did.
So I would like to ask you how you think that piece relates to memory.
That piece relates to memory because it's a personal experience for me. It's a true story of my own life, and ultimately the memory for me changed me in a way. It was an experience in my life that after it happened to me, I was no longer the same person. I no longer, in a way, thought the same way. Opportunities that came towards me, I decided to make more of them. I decided that our lives are too short to just wait for these glistening moments to pass us by and to think that we can store them in a treasure trove of moments that could have been in our life, and instead make them into gems that we can then store in another treasure trove of things that were in our life.
So in essence, to stop things becoming a mere memory.
Exactly.
Right, so this was in response to Dr. Hugo Spears. He's a neuroscientist from UCL and is a specialist in memory. He did a little excerpt for us in terms of a 12-minute talk. For those of you who have just joined us, we're talking about Jugular, joining the head and the heart, which is a 2-hour show that happened on Friday, and we're doing a new show this Sunday at 2:30 p.m. The Friday...
Where's the show, Shama?
It's at the Secret Forum. It's at the Secret Forum.
Pink pointy tent
with petals, so
with
come
loads of
see
seats.
us.
Yes, seats.
Loads of hay bales. And the past show that happened yesterday had the themes of memory, the birth of human behavior, and the perception of time. Memory was by Dr. Hugo Spears, who took us through general things about memory, like where it's stored, like the hippocampus. And he also works on single cells and single neurons, and he's worked with audiovisual artists, and he showed us a little example of what a single cell firing creating your memory actually sounds like. I believe one of the audience started saying it sounded a bit like dubstep.
They did.
I'd like to do a little tune for you called Time. And this is a piece that was written as a bit of a crossover between memory and the next theme that we had, which is the perception of time. So it's a little mix that stands in between the two areas, and I'd like to invite Cyan Meadows to come and speak over it for me. So would you like to introduce the piece a little bit?
What the piece that I've written?
Yeah.
Well, the piece Time, to me, it's my perception of what time is, and how I believe time is just a really bizarre concept that doesn't ever make any sense to me. You know, I can't really understand why we sort of restrict ourselves through this second-minute business. That's not how I live my life, so that's kind of the inspiration behind this piece.
Okay.
Let's just go into it.
Fine. This is called Time, and I'll be playing this on the sitar and accompanying sign. In time, I tears fall. Get and that allows you not to burn and sting and gone
in moments, not minutes. Always late, never on time, because as soon as I wait to work out the equation, my eyes glow in stress and climb out of my face. Time ticks tentatively to some, but to me that incessant rhythm rings rudely in my ears. Caught in a whirling concept like yarn spun tightly around itself in me. Time. Can someone please explain how the length of 365 days never seems the same from year to year? Or why, depending on your surroundings, an hour can whiz by, only to call to a stop suddenly. These questions are clear to a young woman who fears the sentence imposed on a mortal body, bright as she is floating, yet I'm stood here choking on the rules and regulations imposed by the damn relentless ticking. What is time? Just a mathematical equation, ever-changing, seeming constant but dependent on the situation we're facing? At what point did we become so illogically logical? At what point did we restrict our chance encounters, moments, decisions into tiny concepts called seconds, minutes? To me, time is the enemy, a force controlling like a puppeteer, sick and twisted, promoting fear and restriction, forcing our minds to race at the speed of light, bending time, distorting moments, breaking reality. And what about Einstein's theory of relativity? If speed and time are invariably linked, then does my racing mind push me to the brink of his imagination? I am buzzing in a panic. How much time do I have? Seconds? Days? Years? Or moments? What did you say earlier? Time is a great healer. No, time is the Antichrist. We spend our lives chasing a ghost and enigma, forcing us to our grave sooner. We're wasting time. We're taking time. We're giving time, but nobody has the time. Because time is a concept, arbitrary and obtuse, and I wholeheartedly refuse to follow the age-old lie. Time.
And you fall in love again. And you fall in love again. That sweet and chemical intoxication. And you think this is the reason why you're not with me. You'll forget everything. You'll forget everything. But there will be a little kernel, no matter how hidden. And you fall in love again. And you fall in love again. That sweet and chemical intoxication. And you think this is the reason why you're